Hey, is that folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horse.
Dog.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
I want to write a song that'll get played on the radio. Maybe it'll get played on the radio somewhere. I want to write a song that'll get played on the radio. Played on the radio someplace, I don't care. Some people need a song whose words are sincere. Some people need a song whose message is clear. I just gather up some words and put them down here. And I get up each morning and I look into the mirror. I want to write a song that'll get played on the radio. Maybe it'll get played on the radio somewhere. I want to write a song that'll get played on the radio. Played on the radio someplace, I don't care. In this song I want to say I love you. In this song some words are really true. In this song I want to say my drinking days are through. In this song some words are true. Does anybody here know a DJ? Does anyone know anyone at all? Anybody sleeping with a DJ? Maybe you could help me make a call. I want to write a song that'll get played on the radio. Maybe it'll get played on the radio somewhere. I want to write a song that'll get played on the radio. Played on the radio someplace, I don't care.
Yeah. All right, how about on TV?
Sounds good.
We're on Horses Sing None of It. My name is Ralph Litwin, and you're just listening to the music of Brother Greg Muirhead. Welcome to the show.
Well, thanks, Ralph.
Brother Greg. All right. So I think you have some interesting background. This name, Brother Greg, is not just a figment of your imagination, I don't think.
No. It's a carefully honed sort of reaction to my upbringing. And for one thing, I've got 3 sisters, and I was the one brother. I had to carve out an identity that way. Later on, I went through a very strong religious phase as a fundamentalist, and then I just went all the way through seminary. I got my master's divinity degree, and then looked at whether to become a pastor of a church, and decided, I don't know. I went into journalism instead, and was writing songs all the way through. So anyway, I had this title called Very Right Reverend Brother Greg for a while. Every religious name I could stick in front of it. And then people, wouldn't fit on anybody's, lineup. So Brother Greg was just kind of a shortened version of it. That's it. Just hung on to it.
That's interesting. and another piece of your shaded past is that apparently you were a heavy metal musician.
Yeah, I played some alternative kinds of things. That have been gotten a very different kind of audience and a very different kind of response.
People banging their heads together and stuff?
Actually, just kind of a strange crowd. I started getting these weird sort of like cartoon magazines, and I got strange mail off this one song called Under the Tattooed Rose. And one guy sent some cartoon magazine to me. It was about insects and sex, and said, I think you'd understand this. And he wanted me to send me one of my albums in exchange for this cartoon magazine. I wrote him back and said, if you ever, happen to be in the area, please give me some warning. And never heard from him. So I kind of went back to folk after that.
Well, why don't you give us another folk song?
Sure. This is kind of a story song. You're expecting a lot of music. I'll be a lot of talking, and then there'll be a song right in the middle of it. So just bear with me. And think when I say a few years ago, it's more like 10, 15. It's called Jessica. A few years ago, I was on this train. It went from Chicago to Wyoming. It was nighttime with a clear sky, a full moon shining high up over the fields. And I was up in the dome car having a party with some people I'd met, singing songs and telling stories when up from downstairs came this woman with long, wavy, dark hair. Her name was Jessica. So we're up there singing songs and telling stories, and someone hands a guitar to Jessica. She says, this is a little song I wrote I'd like to sing for you. It goes like this. Sunshine is gold in my pockets. The full moon throws silver on my hair. The good Lord's my shepherd as I wander. And every road is surely heaven's stair. So don't you worry tonight as you lay your sleepy head. You don't need a pillow when Mother Earth's your bed. Say your prayers and thank the Lord that the sparrows have been fed. And don't worry about tomorrow's daily bread. Thank Him for life itself instead. We were all kind of quiet after that, and Jessica laughed, said, "Folks, I need to get going. I'm getting off at the next stop." And she waved goodbye, headed downstairs, and a few moments later I went down after her and went looking for her up and down the train. As the train slowed down, came to a stop, and I looked out the window at this long platform where I saw one man with his little boy get off, and that was all. A reporter saw me looking out at the platform. He said, "You expecting someone to get on here?" I said, "Well, no, I was expecting someone to get off. See, there's this woman I met, and she sang this song. And then the train started up again, and that was that." Full moon tonight, says the porter. It's a clear sky, too. It's kind of a special night around here. It's Jessica's night. He looked at me and smiled, said, "Every porter on this train knows Jessica. Most of us knew her back before she left us, when she'd be roaming these rails and wandering like a gypsy. And then she left us, and there's a story about that, but all that really matters is that from time to time she comes back again. Pick someone out, sing her song. Somehow we all know she's been here." Sunshine is gold in my pockets. The full moon throws silver on my hair. The good Lord's my shepherd as I wander. And every road is surely heaven's there. So don't you worry tonight as you lay your sleepy head. You don't need a pillow when Mother Earth's your bed. Say your prayers and thank the Lord that the sparrows have been fed. And don't worry about tomorrow's daily bread. Thank Him for life itself instead.
Pretty
Thank you.
song.
Thank
pretty
you.
song.
Thanks. Yeah, it was written after an actual train ride, and I was going from Chicago to Wyoming. Met this woman with long, wavy, dark hair. And you know, after that, I kind of made it up.
All right. Well, if you want to get in touch with Brother Greg Muirhead and find out how to get on his mailing list, or find out how to book him somewhere if you're a club owner or something,
I can be booked. I'll show up. I'll play.
the number is 212-678-2355. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Call that number, 212-678-2355. But don't call too late at night.
That's right. Yeah, some people do need to rest.
Yes. Anyway, we're going to take a little break for a public service announcement. We'll be right back on Horses Sing None of It with Brother Greg Muirhead and a special surprise guest. Hey!
All right. Okay.
Good afternoon, officer. My license and registration. Cheeseburger? It's hot out today, huh, officer? Maybe my tail light's out.
Shouldn't you be carpooling?
I guess you're right.
I guess I am.
Carpooling can save up to 600,000 gallons of gas a year. This message sponsored by Ad Council and Earthshare.
Hey woman, won't you tell me why the moon's so bright? It's warm and darkest night. Won't you hold me tight and tell me, name some constellations? I know just a few. Orion, Big Dipper too, and the summer's almost through. Moments like these should never have to end. I wish time would bend and make eternity my friend. Moments like these only God could send, like a poet and his pen, like a prayer and it's amen. The crickets are singing softer now. Guess we'd best head in. Start up the car again. Sing a slow song softly now. Glide along this winding road. The headlights lead the way. There's nothing much to say. Say it anyway. Moments like these should never have to end. I wish time would bend and make eternity my friend. Moments like these only God could send, like a poet and his pen, like a prayer and it's amen. Won't you hold me? Won't you kiss me once again? Moments like these should never, ever end. Thank you.
Very nice.
Thanks.
Well, right now we're going to bring on our special surprise guest. This is Mike Esposito coming on here. Mike has to be hanging out in the studio here, so we thought we'd tap some of his musical talent. Just met Brother Greg, and we worked out a couple songs. We're going to start out with one of mine. This is actually also a sort of semi-true story that occurred to me.
Okay. Put a percentage on that.
Delia is a woman I give all my money, and all this time she ain't never called me honey. Now I hear she'll marry some guy named Joe or Frank. I'm in love with Delia, a teller at the local bank. Delia, Delia, I'd like to steal ya. Here's to you on your wedding day. It may sound sappy, but I hope you'll be happy. And I'll still bring you my money anyway. Now Delia works 2 jobs, moonlighting at the grocery store. When I saw her there, I forgot what I was shopping for. Delia opened a line just so I wouldn't have to wait at the bank and at the grocery store. I thought it must be fate. Delia, Delia, I'd like to steal ya. Here's to you on your wedding day. May sound sappy, but I hope you'll be happy, and I'll still bring you my money anyway. Take it, Brother Greg. Chorus, Mr. Mike. that made me want to hold her. I want to bring Delia all my money for all my life. And as long as she's working at the bank, it's okay with my wife. Delia, Delia, I'd like to steal ya. Here's to you on your wedding day. It may sound sappy, but I hope you'll be happy, and I'll still bring you my money anyway. May sound sappy, but I hope you'll be happy, and I'll still bring you my deposits anyway. All right. Why, thank you. The story of Delia, and I actually played at her wedding. Our group played at her wedding.
Still bank there?
No, actually, I do bank there, but she and her husband moved down to the Southland somewhere. So she left me pining away for a beautiful, friendly teller.
Oh, man.
She
I
was
hope you're
replaced
listening.
by
I
a
hope you're
crabby
listening.
old woman, probably. Or nah, that's not true. I don't want to insult my bank teller. Do something to my deposits. Anyway, so you're going to stay here, Mike, I think, and play on our next tune.
Okay.
We've got enough time to thank you for joining us here, and we'll
Thanks
we'll
for
see
having
you on a soon upcoming show, all your own. And Brother Greg, we want to thank you. We should
Thanks for having me here, Ralph.
show Brother Greg's number again in case somebody wants to call him up and find out where he's going to be performing. Brother Greg Muirhead at 212-678-2355. Thank all the volunteers for contributing their efforts, all the camera
Thank you.
people here, and the director and the graphics people. Everybody is a volunteer, and we appreciate their help. And we're going to take it out with a little blues number composed by Mr. Brother Greg Muirhead.
Called The Heat of the Jungle, and it's about Tarzan doing a career change. Okay. It's the heat of the jungle. It's the heat of the night. It's driving me crazy. It's driving me wild. It's driving me bananas. It's driving me mad. And it's the last letter from Tarzan you'll ever have. Roll me a river, drop me a vine. You swing yours now, swing mine. Been burning in hell, but I've come back. And I'm putting on new shoes and I'm painting them black. I'm putting on a briefcase. I'm putting out news. As soon as that credit card comes, I'm leaving this never been green grass shack. Roll me a river, drop me a vine. You swing yours, and I'll swing mine. Don't get me wrong, but don't get me right. Yeah, I'm sorry about my screaming in dreams last night. Yeah, we need a new ice cube. We need a new fan. Need a new fork in the jungle road. Take me to a northern land. Roll me a river. Drop me a vine. You swing yours and I'll swing mine. swing yours now.
What happens after a crash doing 30 with no safety belt?
A face-off.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt.
Janine woke up in a cold sweat with one thing echoing through her brain. Who was this guy in her bathroom?
Meanwhile, Barry was thinking, whose bathroom am I in?
Janine remembered going to the party the night before and getting smashed out of her mind.
Barry remembered getting drunk and acting really stupid.
Eventually.
The whole evening came back.
Oh, I must be really stupid.
I must be really dumb.
What did I do? How did I get myself into this?
Well, what did I do? How did I get myself into this?
What about...
What about...
What about AIDS? Then they both realized, much to their relief, that unlike the rest of us...
They were just cartoons.
Get high.
Get stupid.
Get AIDS.
This warehouse is 5 stories tall, and it contains 45 million pounds of donated food. That's enough food to feed every hungry person in America for one day. Hunger is eating America alive. But if you can make a call, you can make a difference. Call Second Harvest, America's food bank network. Together, we're hunger's hope.